Things should be up by now.
So then I said,
Mm.
how are you doing?
The
And
most
I
tame
said,
thing you've ever said.
thank you. Before I'd switch it up.
Never let them know your next move.
You know.
Pom pom pom
Alright.
pom.
So I cracked a skull in two.
Okay.
When
So
In 2 minutes.
when we left off, you guys were meeting up with the, I can't remember what they're called, but the service that takes you back up.
Mm. Cruel.
And
I believe.
Bastion has realized he's been scammed.
Frick! Fuck you! Die!
I'm assuming, Bastion, you want to do something before you hop in the
Is
cart.
there time?
Yeah, there's a bit of time.
How many? How many do I have?
How many times?
are you gonna chew
many
them
times
out
do
for
I
a
have?
whole like 3 hours?
I mean, you've got until everyone says that they want to go. Like if the
Shit.
day ends before that, then they're obviously going to go home.
So I've got a whole 24 hours, huh?
Technically, but I wouldn't recommend using them all.
He's trying to think on what he wants to say.
He's calculating through his computer brain.
Mm-hmm.
Recalculating.
You done thinking?
I'll cook on it on the way back. We go. Let's go. You'll be surprised when I come in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Let's go
so
tame some drakes.
you want to hop onto the cart with the rest of you?
I want to hop on the cart as well, and I want to
Hop on
cast
the
Find
cart.
Familiar as a ritual.
Well, you just hopped in the cart and you started mumbling to yourself, doing weird magic symbol hands.
Yep, looking like a crazy person.
In the back of the cart is one of the armored escorts. They are a dwarf, so quite a short escort. 4'4".
Okay.
About bear sized.
Aw.
We're friends.
Yeah. He's short
I
and you
just-
do weird things.
It's funny.
You can't really make out what the other escorts like because you can only see the back of their head from in the front of the cart. They're the ones holding the reins.
Oh, music. I like that.
You
Mm.
like music? That sucks.
Yeah, I forgot to put it on. I thought it was quiet. What? Fuck did you just say
So
to
wait,
me?
how did we? What are we deciding on? The horse situation
We're gonna try and tame
specifically
drakes.
for. Oh, okay.
Well,
So
I did some
what?
mining off screen. And
I mean, you can still go get your horse if you wanted, Ash.
Yeah, I know, but I just didn't know if we were getting a horse to take the cart.
Well, this carriage
not,
currently
you
has
know?
its own horses.
Yeah,
do we have
I'm
the
talking
rented
about
horse with us as well?
ours.
Of what?
We rented a horse.
That's what Ash was talking about. Ash was asking about the horse situation.
I thought she was talking about if we should buy horses or what.
No, I'm talking about specifically on how we're gonna bring the carriage back to the village.
We're gonna
gotta
use the
rent
horses
a
that we
horses.
rented.
Okay.
And then we protect them with our lives, so we don't have to pay more money for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably gonna be expensive.
So, but we're also gonna tame a drake because they're probably really strong.
We're going to
Mhm.
attempt to tame a drake. No
I mean,
promises. None of
like,
us know how.
True.
who's got the best
Um.
animal handling?
I have +1.
Oof. All right, that's me
Best
and
animal
Bumble.
handling
Plus 2.
goes to
All right, we're
yeah,
fucked,
you and
guys.
Bumble.
No.
Hey guys, I'm
Take
Apparently-
1
resistant to
on me.
fire. I'm resistant to fire. It's okay.
They don't breathe fire. They're land of dragons.
Apparently, I got halfway through editing the fucking party info, and then I just gave up. It's like it's
Ref 1.
barely deleted him. All
It's
right.
like in fucking Wreck-It Ralph.
How much was the horse again?
You're
Was it
asking
like
the wrong
500?
guy. I don't know.
Shouldn't you
I'll have
know
to-
this stuff?
Well, shouldn't you know this stuff, considering you were gonna buy it?
It was 75 for a riding horse.
You're the DM?
It was a
But
75 for a
you're the
riding
one
horse.
purchasing it, so you should remember the
75 for a
cost.
riding horse.
75 for a riding horse.
I didn't hear him. He needs to speak up.
75 for a riding horse.
I think it's 75 for
No.
a riding horse.
No, I think it was like 500.
That
500,
was a little loud. I
600.
couldn't quite understand you.
Total
You
came
want
up
to speak
to
quieter?
75 for a riding horse.
yeah, the total came up to 90 for the saddle included. I don't know if that's what it was before, but I did the math. It is now. It says
So
90.
15 added on. It's fine.
Hey, you know what?
It's called
I'll
post-session
take it because
tax.
it's cheap. It's cheap. So I don't. I swear I think it was like 500, something like that.
I think that's what the original one cost, because a carriage costs 100.
Oh.
Aurora over here saying 95 gold is cheap. A peasant could live like half of their entire life on 95 gold.
It's cheap. Come on.
That's
Compared to
more than,
what we were talking about earlier,
that's more than
what
half of
pricing
my life
for
savings.
That's sad.
I did just spend most of my life savings though, so I guess.
That's even sadder.
Well, it was on a fancy sword. It looked really cool.
Shut up!
And then you get scammed trading it in.
When we come back, I'm gonna give that little shitbag a piece of my mind.
He's probably not gonna remember you by the time you come back.
I don't give a shit. He'll be even more surprised. He probably will remember me. Wait, when?
It
when
probably will be.
Someone else I took my clothes off in front of. Never mind. We're fine.
Where are you driving to, Evie?
Christ. Yeah, Evie's driving somewhere.
I didn't
So,
know if you
okay.
were to do horse and carriage.
How much gold
90.
for a horse? 90?
Horse and saddle included.
What about the
Cool, I'll take
reins?
it. I'll take it.
Oh, it comes with
Get
the
those, you
saddle.
just hold on to the hair.
No, this
I'll
ain't
take
like
it.
this ain't like the dog in the other campaign.
Alright.
Ooh,
So
pardon me.
what's your horse look like then? You were given the task of customizing it.
I know it was.
Yeah.
I
just,
had it. I had a photo. I do have a photo.
Okay.
Well, here's what it is now.
I have a photo. Christ.
Wow.
That horse is gonna get
Milkshake.
eaten by a dragon so fast.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
not blend in with the terrain.
That fucker's lean. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. I could.
You could what?
Yeah, so Aurora,
Could
like,
what?
before everyone went, Aurora took off and then comes back with this brown and white horse.
That horse is gonna get eaten so fast by a dragon.
So now you guys have, what was it, 4 horses in this area in total?
I thought it would be 5.
Yes.
You have the
No, it's
2
4
for the
because-
carriage, and then the one you guys rented, and then the one Ash is riding
Okay.
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm assuming you're not going in the carriage, you're riding the horse up.
Yep.
Okay. So, Bumble, Bastion, and Pit, are you all hopping into the carriage?
Yes.
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 Yeah, you see the dwarf on the inside, like fairly heavily armor cladded. You can barely make out any facial features behind his helmet. And the other one turns back to you and just says, "You guys ready to leave?"
Thumb up.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Emote.
Hope you packed your
Mhm.
provisions.
I did.
What do you say? Pack my what?
Did you
Your
bring your
provisions.
lunch?
This is like normally a 30-day trip. Do you have 30 days worth of food?
I have 40 days. Woo.
I have a rat.
Good enough. And he's like, he hips the horses as they start to go.
Good enough.
This is a live rat as
Christ.
well. Don't forget
Long
about that. This rat is alive. You have cheese. What do you mean you have a rat?
I also have that too.
Well, that's for the rat.
I want to fatten the rat up before eating it.
Okay. So
Okay, then.
you guys start your journey into Ember Valley again. As unlike last time, those bodies are no longer there. They've been cleaned up on as people have gone to collect them. You actually met them on the way back, bringing the bodies back. I forgot how recent you told him.
Yep, very recent.
Like 2 days before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, traveling up the mountain, you're what's it? I'd say Bastion's probably directing them to each path you guys took. So far, everything's gone peacefully, nothing's gone wrong, as probably it goes like this for about, I'd say, maybe a week, honestly. Nothing really's gone wrong. As you spend more time traveling up, you do hear the occasional distant roars that you come to expect from this valley. As it's been made very well aware last time you travelled up here that this is home to many dragons.
Humble, why'd you do that?
Wasn't me.
Is there anything you guys would like to
Huh.
do on your journey as a couple days more go past without nothing happening?
Well, by now, Aurora would have gotten the proficiency to use the armor, right?
Yes, if you're still training every day, she should have proficiency in breastplate.
And then
I'll
I'm
do a
gonna
little-
finally give her the armor, so you can actually not get hit as much. Yay!
Aurora, you may add breastplate to your inventory, and I have preemptively given you the proficiency.
I saw that.
I'll do a little potion making.
Oh, okay. How many days? Like just the one day? Because you could do one every day.
I'll make 5 potions. Actually,
5
maybe
potions.
only 3. I don't think I have 5 days worth of ingredients.
Okay, so select 3 ingredients for your potion.
So Drake scale, mandrake root, and moss from the mossling.
You have to type in Drake, scale, mandrake root, moss from the mossling. So, you have, after spending a lot of the day making a potion, like letting it brew, setting it in the sun, all that shenanigans it takes to make a potion. You come up with a potion of prickle skin, which is a combat
Oh.
potion.
Bro's got fallen.
As you learn, oh wait till you have added the potion.
I got the potion.
Okay, you learn that the Drake scale has a combat score of 14. The Mandrake root has a combat score of 8. And Moss has a combat score of 0.
All right.
As you wanted to make 3 potions, that was your first one. What do you want to do
The
for your
next-
second one?
The next will be a red berry,
Okay.
an ichi berry, and then tree sap.
Itchy berry and then tree sap. Okay. Again, on like maybe the next day, the day after, however, whenever you do it, spend a day making another potion as you make a utility potion of path seeking. Or one word, path seeking.
Gonna find so many paths with this bad boy.
As you learn that red berries have a utility score of 6. Itchy
But there's something
berries have a
Pathfinder.
utility score of 1. And tree sap has a utility score of 5.
All right.
As do you want to continue to make your final potion?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do a Drake Fang, a Drake Scale, and then a Tangleweed.
Break scale and tangleweed. As you make yourself a combat potion of cat speed.
Whoa, this one's gotta be good. It has a green name.
Yes, as I think you've made your first, I think it's uncommon potion.
Yeah.
Deal.
As you learn that Drake Fangs have a combat score of 11. Drake Scales have a combat score of 14. And Tangleweed has a combat score of 8.
All right.
As you have now obtained 3 brand new potions whilst this ominously peaceful travel has happened. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do during this week and a bit of travel?
Nope.
I gotta copy all my notes from in my bag over to my notes section because I ran out of things.
You can, on the items directly, add the numbers to them. Okay. So no one wants to do anything during this week and a bit?
No.
Okay. So, as those few more days pass by, Bumble's gotten his potions out of the way, Aurora's learnt how to wear breastplate thanks to Bastion, and Pip has been slowly fattening up this rat.
Mhm. Come on, Ratatouille.
The carriage is sailing along as usual, Bastion pointing out directions, and then the carriage stops. As the guard currently driving, which is the dwarf now because they've shifted every couple hours, turns back to the group and mainly to his fellow escort, saying, "We got creatures up ahead."
Do we know what kind?
I don't know, but I can hear them snarling. My assumption would be a drake.
How many?
God damn.
I can't see from here, I can only hear them.
How many does it sound like?
He turns back to you, just kind of. You can't see his face, but you know what look he's giving you.
Can I make a perception check to see like try to hear how many there might be?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh, I got an at 20.
You can hear
Nine.
a couple of them. Maybe one, maybe two. Definitely two, actually. There's more than one growl.
There's at least 2.
Yeah, I figured that already.
Why didn't you say?
Because you asked how many there were. I was like, I could hear multiple. That's all I can give you. Anyway,
Okay,
you
well,
guys should
just
stay
keep
back.
asking for an estimate.
Nah.
We should
No,
stay
we
back.
got this.
We got this, yeah.
We
We're
want to tame
warriors.
one.
2.
Alright, but
No, we
keep
only need the
yourselves
one.
safe. We get paid for how many people come back alive.
Oh, lovely.
So he said keep
Dealt
ourselves
with
safe.
drakes before.
Hmm.
On God.
As the other guard that was in the back hops out of the cart, do any of you guys follow?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
I tell my horses.
Back.
Mm.
As we
Back
will
to the cart.
swap over to this one.
Oh, yeah, Albert. That's cool.
What the hell is
Woo!
that? What
Yeah,
is this?
What happened to Pip?
I don't
What did
have
you
a
do,
Pip.
Pip?
What happened to me?
Pip needs to upload her own token. I deleted a bunch of tokens and Pip's was in there.
Scale your shit, brah.
Yeah, maybe you should scale it properly.
I don't know how
Yeah, I'll do it
to
for you.
do that.
0.5. Is it 0.5? No, it's 0.75.
I'm shorter than everyone else. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and my health there.
As yeah. We'll also need to add vision to your token again.
I don't got the shield on right now.
Yeah, adjust all your things accordingly. Pip, you don't need to enter your name here if you've done your token correctly. We add you to the initiative. Yeah, you've
Okay,
done your
guys.
token correctly.
Let's try to focus on one of them and try to deal
What?
what the
Why is there
fuck?
another?
Try,
So
try
everything's
to
so
deal with
big.
it
We only have 2
Oh, nice.
escorts.
unlegally. Yeah,
Yeah,
legally.
just the two.
Oh. I don't know why. I thought we had like 3 or 4.
No,
Not that many
it's
people would fit in with
it's
us
more.
as well.
Yeah, I'd say it's more cost effective as well.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
They
had to
better
feed
not
that many people
die.
going up. As you guys recognize the area you guys stopped in.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, they set
Oh.
up another ambush.
As the escort heads out first, he kind of crouches around here, and the other one comes up behind. This is where they'd let you get to. As yeah,
I'm
I
coming.
don't have your horse just yet. Ash, you can do maybe this. There you go, horse.
There. Horse.
I
As
got a better one.
the escort up front, the regular human reports back to you guys that they can see 4 drakes consuming the carcass of a bigger drake.
No, damn it.
Okay,
They ate it.
Who is lawn mowing?
I think you should.
Evie.
I hear a lawnmower going.
Who's what?
That would be Evie.
Might be a leaf blower.
Quit mowing the lawn.
But yeah,
uh,
we want to at least keep one of the drakes. We want to see if we can tame it, guys. So like, if there,
Mm.
That's a very
there's just the
dangerous
one
thing to
left.
try.
No, but we just want to try it. If we can't do it, then we'll have to kill it. Either
Actually,
we,
you want to try and grapple a drake?
Right, well,
Ah.
we'll leave one Drake for you
I got a
then.
poke
If
myself.
things get sketchy, we'll kill it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
How do you guys want to do this? They're currently
think-
distracted.
How do you think you guys could take
Would I
turns
be
on
able
the
to?
work?
Would I be able to sneak up on one?
You can attempt to.
You
The,
can
the,
certainly
the
try.
drakes are like, do they have their backs to us? So like, what does it look like?
Yeah, this one is the one that's closest to facing you guys, as its field of vision probably be like that, as its head's
Hmm.
digging in.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to try my best to sneak up.
If Bear's familiar is next to the thing, does she get sneak attack?
It'd be an
Uh,
ally. You can take it with me, but it's not very sneaky. It'll just be like sitting on your shoulder.
Yeah, the bird would have to roll stealth 2 on top of Ash's stealth.
If it was just on the shoulder, not making any noise, wouldn't it be fine?
No.
Damn.
Anyone who's attempting to sneak up on something needs to sneak up on it. If you're unconscious, I wouldn't have you roll
Well-
stealth. You'd most likely get eaten.
All right, hold the bird still.
Yeah.
Oh, don't beat up my
Okay. Would I
bird.
be able to like get
Unlethal.
closer? Like right
Yeah.
here.
Give me a stealth check, and
Oh.
I'll tell you whenever you need to stop.
19.
19. Okay.
Boop, boop.
You can safely make it behind this rock.
Peek. There we go. Mm,
As the escort, one of the escorts also sneaks up behind this tree.
I feel like we should try to tame this one. Leave
Can I
this one
try and
there.
get like right here?
Give me another stealth check. As you're getting
That's a natural 20
eerily,
or 29.
as yeah, you kind of like you hurry past, no footsteps being heard as you kind of dash behind this boulder, as they're too preoccupied with their meal to notice you.
Mm. Oh, right here.
This better just be a watermark.
Uh,
It is.
oh. I'll do
As would
right there.
anyone else like to do anything while she's here?
I'm waiting for you, Fox.
I want to get as close as I can without alerting them. Like, me big and bulky.
Anything beyond this point, you'll have to give me a stealth check.
Okay.
What point?
But between these two trees, anything past that, you'll need to give me a stealth check.
Let me.
Can you move anywhere since it's not 30 feet thing? Or are we in?
Yeah, you're
on
currently not in
initiative?
initiative, so there's no restriction on movement. But you'll have to give me a stealth if you're getting closer than this.
Okay, this is as far as I can go. I don't trust myself.
I do a little send my bird flying out this way to like arc around and land over here.
Your bird will quite easily fly this way, as when it lands, roll stealth for the bird.
Alright. That's a 10 for its stealth.
And So
That's fine
as
because
the
it's just a bird over here.
as the bird lands over there, this one's attention is drawn off of its meal as it looks over and spots the bird. But then it goes back to its meal as it's not interested.
May may I make a check to go behind this here tree
You want to, so your best path would be
or
this tree, then
somewhere-
this tree, if you're trying to get over
Yeah.
here. Okay, give
Oh,
me a
that's
stealth
pretty
check to make
close.
it to here first, then.
Okay. Expertise, please. 18.
18. Yeah, you make it as none of the drakes seem to have paid any mind to you. It'd be best off closer to it. Because
Okay,
this
yes,
circle
vision.
hit, like this centerpiece here is where the trunk is. As would you like to attempt to go to this tree, or are you good here?
Oh, we're on a mountain. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, you're currently going back up Emma Valley.
I would like to try to make my way here.
Okay, give me another stealth check.
17.
As you make it behind this tree, the moment your back touches the wood and like rustling and stuff, you hear one of the drakes kind of like snarling and snipping at the other one. As your heart races for a moment, thinking that they spotted you, but it was just a dispute over the food. As you are fine.
Okay. Hmm. I have this guy's cell phone. No.
As what would you guys like to do from here?
I'm kind of waiting
Um,
on. Wait, let me. Fucking javelin, fucking rage, bruh. Take the piss.
I'll ready action Eldritch Blast to blast Drake A whenever the two right there decide to make their move.
Oh shit, wait, I didn't change their names. A, B,
They're all
C,
Drake A.
B. Well, I changed
The
one
one
of
Drake.
theirs. There you go. So this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Alright.
I didn't even notice that the names were the same.
No, but
Neither.
I
Just
D said one.
Does fire make a sound?
Yes, it makes a very loud whoosh as it's
Okay.
blowing air through the sky, basically.
Okay. If you could try to get like 3 of these drakes in a line, maybe I could do something.
You guys are unable to communicate at this distance without alerting the drakes.
Okay. You didn't hear what I said, so like, shut the fuck up.
You can communicate with Bumble safely, but Pip and Aurora communicating with them would put them at risk.
Hey, Bumble.
What?
Do you think you could get your bird to like convince the drakes to get into a line?
I could make my bird piss them all off and maybe chase it. But I mean, Pip's in that tree right there.
As Aurora, you see
Shit.
Escort 1, kind of the dwarven one, looking at you, trying to like wait for your signal to fire the bow he has drawn.
Okay. Trying to think of which one I want to go for. Okay, I put up a thumbs up to make sure everyone's good.
Thumbs up back.
Oh, that's the bird.
Yeah.
So tiny.
What
I just could.
Did you think
I
it was a
thought it was
little
a
pebble
rock.
over there?
Tiny little drake.
I thought it was a drop.
A drop.
A rock. A rock.
Drop.
Yeah, that's what the earth
Drop.
element
Hot drop and roll.
drakes are called.
Oh, rock and roll.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
Sorry,
thumbs
what?
up
I couldn't hear
from.
you.
You see a thumbs up from Aurora, which you can assume is a signal for good to go. You guys signal anything back?
I'll signal a thumbs up back.
Aurora, you get the sense that everyone's ready.
Okay. Yeah, because Bo wasn't saying shit.
What do you want me to do?
Are you ready?
Yes, I guess.
His thumbs are rusty.
Okay.
He can't give you a thumbs up.
Oh, I forgot to oil them this morning. I lost.
Alright. Yeah, I want to go for C.
As how are you going for C? You running up to them?
Yep.
Okay. As we will trigger a surprise round, you will automatically get, I think it's advantage on your first attacks. Let me double check how surprise works.
I think the new surprise is you get advantage on initiative and they get disadvantage.
Yeah.
Not in here. 1 second. Source. I have to go to the fucking source book, bitch. Creature supplies which cause it have to disadvantage on its initiative roll. So you guys don't even get any bonuses, they just have disadvantage on their rolls.
So we
For
all roll initiative.
Yeah, for the Drake's initiative, since they're surprised, they get disadvantage on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But since you're an assassin,
Cool.
Ash, they haven't taken their turn yet. But yes,
Mm.
we'll have everyone roll initiative.
Boom.
I really wish
we'll-
we had advantage for that.
19.
Put it in music.
Ash
or,
will
oh,
get
in
her
here.
turn before everyone else. Like, so the way it'll work is Ash will do her turn regardless of her initiative, because she's the one instigating the fight.
Yeah.
After that,
Bumble, you,
we follow the normal initiative.
Uh,
If you're gonna ask to switch with me, that's a no. I do not want to do.
you know, like,
It's a luck point. I'm joking.
Plus-
I ain't
How do
wasting
I-
luck on fucking initiative.
Mm-hmm.
No offense, Bastion, but 2 is just too low.
Too low.
Okay, so
Can you all give them ones with no proficiency or like dex bonus, please?
bam. Wait, what did this guy roll?
I was about to say, guys, there's a big bug on the rock.
Fucking hell.
But it's
With
What?
disadvantage,
What the
motherfucker rolled an
fuck?
18.
That shit crazy.
Correct.
I guess get it.
Makes me want to go for D instead.
But that's like all that's further away. You're
Wait,
more
wait.
risk of getting
That's-
hurt.
I think.
Wait, no. We have a price thing, so you won't get hurt.
Oh,
Okay, no, I've done it wrong. We're fine. I will just refresh them all.
There's a misinput. Misinput.
I did the dice roll wrong, so He doesn't have the 18. We're fine. I'm just redoing them all.
Mm.
That's still pretty
Miss
high.
input, you calm down. You calm down. Miss input.
I was about to
Yeah,
go
so
mad.
there was a disadvantage button on my dice roller, but it didn't actually roll with disadvantage. It just enabled the keep lowest feature, which I only rolled the one die.
Bruh.
So
Oh,
it
Should we
kept the
change-
lowest
should we
of the
change it
one
to
die.
round- Should we change it to round 1? This is round 5.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Going back in
Okay.
time.
As Aurora, you can do your turn first, basically.
Cool.
I think because Drake
Aw.
B's, I guess, the least scary for focus.
Bonk.
You bonked my light on. What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Oh, this one's an electric Drake.
You went bonk and my light
Bonk.
turned on.
It's 27 to hit.
27 will hit, yes.
I hope so. Mm. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes, you would have
Drake C
your
hasn't gone yet, so yeah.
yeah, you'd have your assassin's
Oop.
bonus. Also, it's not in the rules, but I'm assuming if you surprise a creature, you get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
18 damage. Oh, wait, I forgot to add one thing. Sorry.
Oh,
22 damage.
22 as this creature is bloodied as it yelps in pain.
I think I'm able to bonk him again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
If you attack
Sorry,
with a
I-
light weapon, you should be able to use light weapon attack for the next one.
Use your mastery. Weapon mastery.
Hang on. Mhm.
Yeah, so which weapon did you attack with? If you attacked with a dagger,
Dagger.
you get Nick, which allows you to attack again without costing a bonus action using 2-weapon fighting. So as long as you make an attack with a different light weapon, you can do it for free. But remember, attacking with
'cause
a
I have 2
different light
daggers.
weapon does not grant you your proficiency bonus.
That's fine.
So you'd have to minus the, I think it's 2. Yeah, minus the 2
Isn't
from
it
it.
ability?
Mhm.
I thought it was ability.
Oh, is it? Okay, then you minus the +5 to that.
You mean plus 6?
No,
No,
because you
wait,
have a +5
5.
from your dex.
You're right. Okay.
Dummy.
Oh, shit. Well, there goes the dice.
Pretty sure that includes to hit as well.
No, it's just damage.
Okay, it's just damage then.
Cool. Mhm. 30-20.
That will hit, yes.
Okay, 5 damage.
5 damage. As it's still up.
It's still up? Oh my god.
Yep, at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You still have a bonus action.
Mm. Mm. So 20.
You can use the other
was it-
measuring thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 20. And more. if I move, does that count as opportunity or no?
I don't know how opportunity works with surprised. I'm going to say no. That might change in the future.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna back up. Then view.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not really sure how that one works, so that one might change.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
We'll then go to normal initiative of Bumble's turn. As you did ready your
Yippee.
actions for the fight to start, so you can take an attack as a reaction.
Okay. I was gonna say I readied it, but I didn't realize that this tree was in the complete way.
Realistically, you'd poke your head around. I don't think it'd be a problem. So, like, yeah, as a
Little
reaction, you
30
can
feet
do
over
a
here.
free thingy.
Then I'm gonna reaction Eldritch Blast that
This
Drake
would
A.
be while you're here. You just like peek.
All right.
So from like peeking, you'd be able to hit basically all the ones you want to hit anyway.
Does a 16 hit Drake A?
Yes, 16 will.
13 damage.
Alright. As now, like, you could still take a spell action, whatever. That was just your reaction because you're readied.
All right. Then I'll move over here 30 feet,
Yeah.
and I'll blast Drake B.
No, I wanna
Drake B.
keep Drake B.
That's a 12.
12 to hit will not hit.
All right. And then I'll have my familiar fly 50 feet over here and use the help action to distract Drake A.
What does distracting it do?
It lets the next person that hit it to have advantage on hitting it because it's distracted by the bird.
Okay.
And that's the
Anything
end
else
of
you'd
my
like to do
turn.
in turn?
All I can do.
Alright. The person who just went AFK is up again.
Let's go.
Ash, hurry up!
Piss faster.
Yeah, piss quick. Go piss, girl. Bom, bom, bam.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so- How do you give it like a Valley Girl accent?
I don't know. It just happened.
Any woman in Bo's eyes is a Valley Girl.
Any American girl.
How long do you think we should give her before we skip her?
Wait, what?
How long do you think
has
we'd
she
give
been
her before we
used?
skip her? Not too long.
I was talking about me. I'm not sure.
Um, wait a little bit longer. If not, then we skip. We'll come back to her when it's the end of the next creature's turn. Oh, how was your guys' day?
Nice.
I had my brain fried earlier today because I was listening to a stream being DM'd by Phoenix and Bo and doing D&D stuff. I think I was also doing Minecraft
DM'd
stuff
me
for the
first.
other server. Yeah, I DM'd you first, but that was like last night.
What other server? There's another server I don't
What
know
the fuck?
about.
Huh?
That wasn't last night.
Well, yeah,
What
it
happened?
wasn't last night, it was this morning. You're right.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
you're back.
she's back.
Your turn, Ash.
Ah,
I was just talking about how I fried my brain earlier today.
Drake A is
How?
being distracted by a bird.
Multitasking way too much. You have
You should, like,
advantage
attack
against
them
Drake
once you get
A.
advantage.
It still hasn't been any of their turns, so you still can assassinate any of them.
I'd like to keep Drake B. Well, maybe. I don't know.
You can always just
Maybe
go for Drake D.
unlethally-
That's what I was
Oh, no.
thinking for.
In terms of like, you can capture Drake D, I meant.
Maybe you could unlethal Drake C and then move on to Drake A.
You want a non-lethal... Oh, so like knock it out.
Yeah.
That's up to Ash. That would be like her one attack though. I think with 2-up fighting, it doesn't have to be the same target, by the way.
No, it don't.
No.
So you
Just
could
has to be a
like
different weapon that you're
non-lethal...
holding.
Yeah, you could non-lethal like Drake C as your second attack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If she wants to go
I'll
for
do that.
Drake A for the advantage, then
She
not
already
lose.
gets
I get
a sneak
advantage for all of
attack.
them.
Yeah, I realized.
Yeah.
Thank
Right,
Lord I
so-
have advantage. I just rolled in that one. So, what's my plus? Hang on, I gotta see. Okay, 18.
18 will hit.
Wait, I don't get sneak attack, do I, though?
You do. It hasn't taken its turn yet.
Oh. Okay.
Since it's technically the start of your new turn, you have it again.
Yeah, like you initiate the fight,
Mhm.
but you hadn't actually taken your turn yet, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you did was before the initiative count, basically.
Okay, 22 damage.
22. Okay.
Mhm.
As this creature is bloodied.
Okay.
Another yelp of pain with no
Mm.
wounds left behind.
Mm.
And how is it bloody?
C's turn.
Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Huh? No, I said C's turn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Move two.
I thought you meant like you're ending your turn.
No, because next it's
Oh!
it's Drake A turn.
Okay,
Okay,
it'd be
hang on.
two weapon fighting Drake C.
30-20.
30-20 will hit. As don't
I'm
add the
doing
plus
non-lethal.
5. Yeah.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage is just enough to knock it out. As I will find an unconscious condition thingy. Condition markers. I know
Just get,
there's
like,
one in here.
sleepy
There we
face.
go. Why is it upside down? That's so weird. It's just randomly upside down, okay. Alright. Anything else on your turn?
To love your bonus action,
No.
so you could
C's still
disengage
up?
if you wanted to.
No, C is unconscious, as it was non-lethal.
Oh, we're
You
trying
could
to
bonus
tame
action
them?
disengage.
Hang
You've also
on.
got bonus action sprint to the moon and back.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna. Well, how much was? That's 15. Let's go right here.
Okay. As it is now, Drake A's turn. After being shot at, it's immediately going to run towards the direction it got shot from.
Gulp.
The distraction wasn't enough.
My bird's not tasty enough.
Oh wait, shit, yeah, your bird's there. No, yeah, he'd attack your
Yeah,
bird.
My
I
bird's just
couldn't
pecking
see
at his
it.
face.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
It's just a rock in
Alright.
it.
Pebble's too tiny.
Yeah, no, motherfucker
Miss
will
a
bite your
baby.
bird. He just got hit and he's pissed. As Does a 7 hit the bird?
A 7 does not hit the bird, surprisingly. It has 12 AC. My
Yeah,
bird
as
lives
it
another
like
day.
tries to bite it, the bird kind of like swoops around and still pecking it. As Pip, it's your turn.
Okay, so am I unmuted? Can't tell.
Yeah.
Yes, you
You're
are.
unmuted.
Okay. I have something. I have Owlbear on one screen and D&D on the other. Okay, so oh crap! I screenshot. Sorry.
This is no time for photography, Pip. You're in a life and death battle.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna do that for a bonus action. So for my action, I'm not gonna throw anyone out the window.
Defenestrate that
Actually,
fucker.
I might have to. What?
Defenestrate the fucker.
Ministrate.
Defenestrate.
Oh,
Throw it out the
yeah,
window.
that thing. I'm not sure who because I can't non-lethal. I can't.
You can
non-lethal
non-lethal
spell.
any melee attack. Spells you
It's fine
cannot.
because we've already got this one, so we can kill the rest.
Okay, cool. Defenestrate. I'm gonna cast it.
On who?
Did we already have a short rest or a rest?
Yeah.
Yes, you would
It's
have
been a
had
week.
plenty of times to long rest on your way up.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do Defenestrate. I'm gonna cast it and do it towards. Well, I might have to move from behind the tree first.
Yeah, you move over to get some line of sight on them all.
And let me see who I can get. I can get all of them. Oh, I can't. I can get what I can. Ooh.
You can.
Do that one. That was gonna become closer to Ash, but he's gonna get a really big hit to the head. Anyways, I'm gonna do that to him.
So you cast Defenestrate and Drake B.
C.
On C.
I meant like C
Use
as
this
in yes.
No, that's the one we want a non-lethal.
I
Yeah,
meant
this
C
is
as in.
unconscious.
I meant C as
Okay,
in
so
yes.
this one.
Spanish.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
As
I forgot
what
there
is
was-
the save it needs to make?
Let me check. I think it was a save of strength. A strength save of 15.
Rank save of 50.
Hope these
Okay.
really big drakes aren't that strong.
As it succeeds the save with a 23.
So it says if it succeeds, the
I
target
guess still
is
gets pushed
instead
5
pushed
feet.
only 10 feet and takes
Only
no
10
damage.
feet. Okay. So it gets pushed away from you 10 feet this direction.
Damn it! Nothing.
And it's like,
And as a
you
bonus,
you do this,
Oh.
trying to like force it through this mystical window that's like right behind it. It digs its claws into the mud. Like, you see claw marks as it stops itself from going any further.
You left the window open so it didn't hurt him.
So
Hmm?
And then as a bonus action, I would like to use Bardic Inspiration for the first time ever.
Alright, who would you
Yeah,
like to
you're a
use it on?
bard.
See who's. I can't get it on Bastion. I can do these two.
You would be blocked
and I
line
can
of
do the
sight wise
bird.
to this tree. You'd have to move first.
And I already
Because
moved
the center of this
from
tree is
here,
here.
here. And if I move, I'd be down.
Center's here, so you'd be blocked. So you need to like move to the right bit.
If I move, I'm gonna do it to. I'm gonna give Aurora the Bardic Inspiration since she's the
Alright.
closest.
So Aurora, you now have a Bardic Inspiration, which means whenever you fail a d20 check, including like rolling to hit, any sort of skill check and stuff, you may use your Bardic Inspiration to add a 1d6 to that roll.
Mhm.
Of course, you're
Nice.
welcome.
Yeah, did you want to hit the tree with your Bardic Strike or whatever it was called.
Hit the tree.
You get a free unarmed strike whenever you use a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh. Oh, that's why she's barking.
Kick a
That's not
pebble
cool.
towards Drake A.
I'm going to. I can
I'd
move.
let you,
I was
like
from
I say,
draw.
I'd let you move before in case you wanted to actually use that.
Yeah, I want to over to A and hit. Ivy, stop!
Okay, so you'd cast your Bardic Inspiration from here to Aurora, and then during your dance of inspiration, you swing around and you attempt to kick Drake A.
You also have advantage to kick him since he's distracted by my bird.
Yeah, so
Okay.
roll an unarmed strike with advantage.
Attack. Ivy, stop!
That rat in her pocket's really upset.
Wait,
can-
is it bardic damage or unarmed
Doesn't
strike? You said
show an alarm.
unarmed strike?
So you can use your dex bonus for your unarmed strike, meaning that it would be... Okay, so you're already using your dex bonus. So yeah,
Yeah.
you'd roll it
Gosh.
normally, and then you'd roll a 1d6 plus 3 for damage.
She has
So
advantage as well,
normally.
though.
Yeah,
so
you'd
flat
roll...
die and a 1d6.
Oh wait, yeah, no, Evie, on your sheet it is just called bardic damage, alright? So just roll that.
So you roll that one instead? Okay.
Yeah.
13. 18. 18.
18 to hit. Will hit, yes. As your mid-dance, you
bludgeoning.
swing and make connection with its jaw.
And my damage. Wait. Undefined? Oh, I did the wrong thing again. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
There we go.
bardic damage.
I did 6 damage.
6 damage. As you like swing your leg around,
Damn
kick
it.
this guy in the jaw as you could see it made an impact, but he looked sturdy enough that he just shrugged it off.
Nothing happened to him. That his health is still there. There's not a piece of gray there. Damn it.
It only turns
Yeah.
grey when it's either killed or...
Yeah, it only changes when it goes below half health, which is
Okay.
when it's bloodied.
I think I can't do it in a bonus action. I can't disengage.
You use your bonus action for thingy. You've used your...
Yeah, so
Have you used your action? Yeah, you did. For
I
defenestrate.
did it.
Defenestration.
And you've also used up
that's
all your
my
movement because
turn.
of 10 feet and then over here. So yeah, you've ended your
Uh-huh.
turn next to a Drake.
Yeah, that's so great.
Alright,
It's already
Drake
done its turn now,
D's
so-
turn.
You're fine, Gurley.
As Drake D will run this direction towards you. As I will roll a 1d2. On a 2 it will attack you. On a 1 it will attack the bird.
No, my boy!
As it will go for Pip.
Phew.
Not my boy.
As
No, my boy.
I can't see your armor class, so the 13 hit. Pip?
I don't think it does. I'll look at it
Probably
now.
not.
Evie.
Oh damn, she
I
got
thought
an
she's fighting
18.
her dog.
Sorry, yes.
She
Yeah,
got
Yeah.
as Drake D comes over trying to bite you, you like barely get out of the way of it. As it like its jaws snap, you hear the click of its teeth colliding with each other. As it
D?
misses you. Yeah, Drake D.
Okay. Hi.
Drake C's turn. They are unconscious, so I'll remove them from initiative. As it is Drake B's turn, who is going to get revenge for being attacked.
Come on, baby. Shh, come on.
As as a wait, I could just look. 16 will just barely hit. Okay.
Yeah, the breastplate didn't do shit, by the way, for armor class.
Oh, my fucking bad.
As that is 10 slashing damage to you, Ash.
Owie. Can't believe you, Bo.
Why just fucking take it back then?
Bastion, your
fine.
turn.
Bastion, go here. Wait, can I fucking... Where was I?
You're by tree.
Where was Bastion?
By tree is close enough.
Yeah, I need to try to... I want to triangulate some shit, you know? This is the wrong thing to use.
He's doing math. He's doing math.
Do you need
Dash,
like,
you can get right here.
do you need like a
what if I wanna
line
do
thing?
something? Yeah,
There's a 60-foot line.
thanks, Bab. Well,
Well, now it's no longer 60 feet. You've
yeah,
just started
like, the
scaling
thing
it.
yeah, what I need
You
is
wanted it
100
bigger.
What I need is 120.
120.
Am I on
Yeah.
the
You got like
right side?
125.
Yeah.
How wide's the line?
About 5 feet.
Okay.
Am I in the sight of the
No,
car?
you're fine. Would you
Okay.
consider this in the thing?
Okay, so this
Well,
is a
there's
5
8
feet line. It was like,
Well, I'm really close to it. Hey.
I just want to see if I can even
Uh,
get over.
You get like half of them.
depends. Is it like a save that they need to make?
Yeah.
This one will get advantage, the other one won't.
Okay, hang on then. If I
You're
just-
gonna hit Evie with it. Joker.
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
my boy!
Got so loud, that scared me.
Oh, but no, is it
He
fucking
aimed at my
changed?
boy.
Sure, that'll be good enough.
What about me?
You'll be fine.
Alright, so
You have 18 armor class. You're fine.
I am
no, this is the
fine.
save. What the fuck was it before? Right, so it was there. I need to get to here. Kind of. I think I can make it to the yeah. Whoa! And now I'm gonna take my javelin of lightning, and I'm gonna turn it into a lightning bolt and chuck it across to hit these
Alright.
two.
What's the
really
save
After
you need to
burning
make?
them?
They need to make a dex save.
Dex save. So Drake A fails, Drake D succeeds. I'm assuming.
Okay, so-
I'm assuming 23 beats whatever the dex save is.
The dex is 13.
Yeah.
Okay,
They literally
so,
rolled the opposite
uh,
ends of the like rollable list.
I need to roll 4d6, and then Drake D takes half of that.
Alright.
That was the shit roll. 12 damage.
Okay, so 12 damage to this one as it has become bloodied. 6 damage
Two
to
fucking
this one.
snake eyes, man.
Did I do that right? I think I put the wrong number there. Is that... Yep. Okay, now I did it right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? As your javelin, I'm pretty sure does return to your hand after throwing it like that.
The weapon, yeah, reappears in my hand.
So you have your javelin still.
But
As,
that's my
yeah, Pip,
action.
fucking lightning bolt comes striking through right past you, almost hitting you. Like, you hear this thunderous
Unlimited
crack as it
power.
comes through.
Do it. Do it.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm not in range to do anything.
So maybe, like, dash.
I can't. That was my
Maybe
action.
like.
Oh,
Oh.
well, suffer.
I did cool thing chat.
So is that
Beautiful
the end of your
thing.
turn?
Yeah. I can't do shit.
Bumble, your turn.
Yippee! Do a little 30 feet over here. Have my bird peck at Drake D because I don't like him.
Alright.
And then I'll action Eldritch Blast Drake A.
So you're having your bird
Wait.
give advantage to a different one and then attacking the one without advantage.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, but like, can't your bird also do like? Can't your bird also attack because you got the
No, I don't have
What?
that.
Oh,
I don't
then
have
I've
that
actually changed.
invocation to attack, but he
Damn.
can
Alright.
help action to distract. See, the plan is I get rid of Drake A, and then Pip beats up Drake D with advantage.
So
Does a
roll to hit
22 hit?
JK. 22 will hit, yes.
7 damage.
7 damage as this thing takes the hit like a champ.
I could
Damn.
jump.
Yeah, like a chump. You know what I've forgotten? That these guys should be an initiative.
Oh no!
They're just eating popcorn back there.
Let's just say that they're over here, they just spent their turns getting closer. There we go. And I'll add them now.
Didn't one of them have an arrow ready?
Probably,
Didn't
but
he?
it's too late for that. They'll
Well, let's
just be
just say
the
he
end of
shoots
initiative.
JK. Fucking hell.
No,
And
I
then,
just forgot about them entirely.
since I
I
have
was
no
like,
other use for my
where my
bonus
6
action, I'll cast Jump on myself.
Alright. Well, you're now
And that's
very
it.
jumpy.
He's just
I
Whoa!
bouncing in
am
place.
turning.
Boo!
Aurora, your
I tried,
turn.
Pip. I tried.
You no longer
Yippee.
have assassinate on these creatures.
That's okay. Alright. I'm gonna beat up this guy right in front of me.
Alright. Roll to hit normally.
Mm,
Fortunately, there's no sneak attack to this either.
Yep. That's gonna be 19.
19 will hit.
That's okay. 13 damage.
13. As this thing, again, yelps in pain.
Is it not dead?
Nope.
Got him right in the kidney with that one.
I know. I'm gonna hit him again.
Doesn't need that one
Alright.
though.
26 to hit.
Does hit. Remember to take them 5 off of this one.
Mm-hmm. 6.
6 is just enough as you stab into this creature. No visible wounds left behind, but it collapses. That is the first dead drake.
I'll do that. I also.
You still have your bonus
forgot.
action.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah, it's fine. Right here.
Okay, so you're ending your turn there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Drake A's turn. As I will do the same thing again and have it decided between who it's going to attack. As it attacks Pip. They really don't like you, Pip.
Even
Well,
when a bird's pecking at their face, they go after Pip.
okay, I guess.
That
Oh, someone kicked him
is
in the mouth.
not good enough to hit you because you have insane armor
I-
class. As again, it tries to bite you, you quite easily dodge it. You are a natural at dancing, and this is just part of your dance.
I'm breakdancing now.
As Pip, it's your turn to retaliate.
Yeah. Okay, so I want for. Can I use a bonus action first?
Yeah, you can use them in any
Is
order.
that-
Who's on
I
first?
want to. What?
Who's on first? When's on second?
I want to use bonus action disengage.
Alright. You'll no longer take opportunity
So I
attacks.
just and now I would like to move.
You
this
like what's it for
here.
disengage specifically? It just enables not taking opportunity attacks. So at any point you can attack and then walk off.
Oh, okay.
You don't. You
Oh,
don't
crap.
like if you want to melee, you can. If you want to get out of range, then do that.
Wait, was that bonus action as? Can I still use a spell? Bonus action?
You cannot use a spell that
Possible.
has a casting time of a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack with a spell,
Mhm.
and hopefully hit these two at the same time, because this one might hit this one.
So what are you attempting to do?
I don't have any other hit or combat spells besides defenestration.
Yes, most of the
So I
bard
will-
spell list is supposed to be like area control and buff.
Support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So you're
I would like to use
defenestrating Drake A.
defenestration. Hopefully it hits Drake D. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
what
my
is the
goal.
saving throw?
Strength save of 15.
Okay. Da-da.
Please.
As it fails its saving throw.
Nothing God. Okay. It takes 16 damage.
Okay, so it goes flying straight into Drake D, like bouncing off of them through the window, as eventually they land about over here, as they are a cut up mess of a Drake, basically. It's got so many glass shard cuts over it. As
Should we
Drake D
defang
from
Drake C?
as
Sorry.
Drake D from that impact will take 1d8 bludgeoning damage for damn Christ, 8 damage.
He was really distracted.
Yeah, so Drake D takes some bludgeoning.
That dancing was crazy then.
I believe. That is all I can.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you only moved here, so if you did want to get further away, you should have some movement left.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
have 20
had
feet
moved.
left.
I was here and here. Yeah. Okay. I just hit
You have 20
Drake
feet, so you
D's.
can move like anywhere in that area.
I know how to do for my next move. So
That's
I'm
if
gonna stay
Drake D
here.
survives this round. He's the last standing Drake.
I doubt you
Yeah.
will.
I'll stay.
Alright.
My turn right here.
Drake D's turn. As he
You
is.
want that bird?
Yeah, he is focused on this bird. He won the bird.
The bird pecks him to death.
As that is a 21 to hit.
My boy! He is crunched. He
Yeah,
only has 2
as-
HP.
Drake D has had enough of this bird. He's kind of like, instead of like just randomly snapping at him, he stopped and is analyzing his movement as he just snaps and gulps him down in one bite. As your familiar has dissipated.
My
Jokes on him.
boy!
It's not
Yes.
nourishing.
It has been desummoned.
Fucking hell. Fair. Bloody hell, that was awful.
It was
I
so
didn't like
gentle
that.
until he ate him.
He was just saying hello and then he ate him.
Christ. As that is Drake D's
But
turn.
it's just
Actually,
gone. It's literally just disappeared.
Drake D has movement, so he is going to run up
Hey,
here.
what?
No! for a
Oh.
reason.
Bastion's turn. You should really like find some boots of running or some shit.
Real. Fucking hell. Mate, it's next level. I've got trainers after this. Well, alright. Well, I'm going to chuck my javelin at him.
Alright, chuck your javelin at
I'm
him.
finally in range.
Does
That's a
your
nat
normal
fucking 20.
throw of the javelin return it to your hand?
This ball, immediately after dealing this damage, the weapon. No, I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, roll crit damage, but it will be like over here. You'd have to come collect it again.
I'm gonna descale these fuckers anyway. I'm
Don't
gonna do this
descale
as
Drake
lightning
C.
damage. That's 15
Alright.
lightning damage.
15 lightning damage is enough to bloody this creature.
And I think I'll just leave that as the end of my turn. I think these two can sort it out. If not,
Alright.
there's others.
Yeah, I had a whole like kind of mini sheet wrote out for them and then I just forgot about them. Which is
Well-
just my bad. Alright, Escort
Okay.
1 from this range. How far can he move? Not close enough. He runs basically same as you, gets
He's got a bow and
closer
arrow.
as he pulls out his short bow for a 16, which is enough to hit, and 6 piercing damage. Then Escort 2's turn, who doesn't even attempt to get close, he just pulls his bow immediately.
And shoots Evie.
And that is a miss. Motherfucker flundered his one attempt to actually do anything. As it is Bumble's turn.
Fucker.
Are we keeping this one alive?
You've
No,
already
we
got
got Drake
Drake C
C.
alive.
If you wanted to do a magic
but we
thing,
could
you wouldn't be
have
able to.
I
Keep it
mean,
alive
you could
anyway.
try. You'd have to melee him though.
Oh.
I'm not close enough. I'm like Mo.
Stop putting them so far away.
I guess I'll just blast him.
Blast
Alright.
it.
Eldrin.
24 to blast him.
24 will hit.
10 damage.
10 damage. 10 damage is enough to kill this creature. As that is the end of initiative.
Yeah.
God, you did so well. Thanks, escorts. Yay.
Thank
Yeah,
Escort.
no. Motherfuckers
Yay.
are supposed to be like the strong ones, like doing all of the damage, but I just forgot to use them.
I'm not the least fucking useful one anymore.
You are still in the party.
Fuck off. This guy did fuck all. He said, "Nom, nom, 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 nom."
As what would you guys like to do with all these corpses and Drake C?
I wanna tie up the Drake real good.
Alright, with
I'm gonna
you
move
got rope.
away so they can do whatever.
Do you not want to scale these? I don't got like, well,
You got
Yeah,
rope.
I was
How many
just
daggers do you
about
have?
to-
He's
I've got
pissed.
rope.
Alright.
I give
then-
him my dagger of warning to use.
Oh, thank fuck.
Give me
No, I'm
a
surprised.
Bastion, give me a survival check to see how strong your knots are.
10.
Alright, it's like the best you can do for now.
Okay, and then I'm gonna
As
like
it will
just
be
start descaling all of
restrained.
these.
Start scaling them all straight.
Give them all to Bumble
This will
and
take a
defanging them and like
while.
everything. Guys, can
Descaling
we
a
just like
creature is a
have
lengthy
a?
process.
If we just like maybe we should like set up camp for a bit here, you know, maybe guys, so I can like sort these fuckers out. You know, I hear there's a really good spot over here that we could set up camp in, you know. I'm not
Whoa.
too. I mean, I'm
I'm
kind
also
of
just
familiar
waiting
with
for Bumble to get back.
Hey, Aurora.
Hmm.
Do you need healing?
No, I'll be able to sleep it off. Thank you, though.
Okay. Of course.
As the one of the escorts goes back and starts bringing the cart around, the your horse Aurora starts to follow.
Where am I go? Where did I go?
You were still attached to
Up
the
the
fucking
button around the
car.
corner.
Yeah, your horse
Where
just
did
kind of
I
like
go?
follows them.
Oh.
Evie's literally just gone.
Where did you go?
Detach. I was
Just
attached to the
attach
car.
Oh, there you go. Should be back in thingy now. There you go.
Thank you. I was so scared.
All right, Bumble, welcome
Who's
back.
Robert?
Bear,
Who's
I'm
what?
gonna start. I'm gonna.
Robert.
Robert. That's
What?
Bo.
Oh.
As
Oh.
yes. So the cart gets pulled around. Ash's horse. Bastion has like done a okayish job at tying up Drake C. As he's started to descale a creature. When I will need all of you to give me a perception check.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay,
Got
Oh,
a 10.
boy!
get up off the floor.
Fuck you. I'm using a lock fig.
Got a
I got
10.
an 18 on the dice. Let me see.
17.
You're not gonna use a luck
15.
point to get better initiative so you can do something, but you're gonna use it when you get a
23.
12 on perception.
Yes.
All right.
23.
As you guys, while doing what you do after a fight, collecting, just regrouping yourself, start to hear snarling. Same snarling
Oh,
you
yeah,
heard
amazing.
before this fight. As you notice up on the cliffside, more and more drakes start appearing.
I
Oh,
shouldn't have
okay.
used- I shouldn't have
Oh my
used
god,
that.
there's 4, there's 5.
Hey.
There's 6 more.
Shouldn't-
There's
Maybe.
8 more. There's 9.
As you guys
10,
see
11.
an
12.
uncountable amount of drakes right now, more behind
14.
them.
We run.
15.
Hey,
You
Ash,
run.
you okay if I just like hop on this horse right here?
Up on the back, bitch. Immediately getting on my horse and booking it.
Ah!
Yeah, the escort jumps into the cart. I think you have to abandon your descaling. You might be able to drag the other guy. Give me an athletics
shit.
check if you want to take
I'm
him.
come.
Pick him up and
fucking
run.
taking him.
Bastion, hurry up!
16.
16 will be good enough as you throw him into the back of the cart.
Come on, big guy. You're coming with me.
As
And Pickles. Oh
I
fuck.
will take you guys off the scene, but you guys like you guys start to book it. Horses running at max speed that they can. Drake's close behind, just a horde of them. It looks like a wave chasing you. What would you guys like to do?
Continue booking it.
Can I
Yeah.
do a little cloud of daggers right behind us?
Yeah. As you cast the cloud of daggers, like it's wide enough for some of them to get past. A majority of them run straight through it, taking the hits but not slowing down. As you see your cloud of
These
daggers
fuckers
basically
are
tear
crazy.
through them.
I think they're really pissed off.
You think?
we,
I
we
think
only killed their family.
I'm gonna
Oops.
take out my jar of frost crystals and like just like fucking. I'm gonna like spread them behind us, so it
You
like goes. It
in
affects
this high
fucking
wind environment, I
everybody.
will say if you do that, your jar will empty itself.
Behind us.
Yeah, like if you open it up, because
Yeah.
you'd be leaning outside, the jar would just kind of blow immediately, and all of the dust would
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, as the dust, like you see the sparkles in the air, as the drakes run through it, then all of them kind of like shaking their heads as a reaction. Some of them turning on each other immediately, as you have thinned their numbers a bit, as the about half of them are still chasing you. As I will have you guys give me a dexterity saving throw to not fall prone as the cart comes veering around a corner, except for Bumble and Aurora, who are on the riding horse.
I got a natural 20.
You
Sick.
you fall backwards and then you like kind of you do like a natural roll as you're used to it from your performances.
Yeah.
As Bastion, you just fall back, hit your head on the back of the wall. You don't take any damage, but it hurt.
All right, headache.
As the
Anyone
cart
have a vinegar?
the carts and the horse are running fast, like a large number of drakes still chasing behind, as you hear this piercing screech, like a high-pitched shrill coming from ahead of you, as you see a wyvern flying towards you guys from ahead.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, Bubble.
I don't
This
think we're in
thing going to
Camus
maximum
anymore.
overdrive?
As the wyvern starts swooping down towards you guys, everyone bracing by like ducking, or everyone who can see it ducks, as it goes right over the top of you, almost hitting the cart, and swoops straight into the horde of drakes, picking one up, as you see the drakes immediately scatter. As the one drake it managed to pick up is being torn to shreds midair, as its blood is trailing through the air.
Yee.
we go.
see- You see the wyvern toss it aside and go back for more drakes as they all scatter.
Where's
It was
the
my armor
cave that
saved us
we were
there,
at?
guys.
You guys keep this
Uh,
pace up
few
for a
days
good
ahead.
solid like hour until neither the screams of the drakes or the wyvern are heard anymore. As you guys are most likely safe now.
That was crazy. I think we need to invest in like some oil or some caltrops.
Just a little bit.
As you will realize now, Aurora, that the yelps of pain are what attracted the other drakes.
Ah,
Well, we should learn
Lovely.
silence.
As what would you guys like to do from here? You can spend a couple days doing some stuff. I'd say about 5 days of somewhat peaceful journey. You hear the roars and all that still. Not the roars of the drake, but like roars of distant dragons.
What what's the situation with the Drake that I got?
The drake that you have over the days has woken up. I will allow you to like have reinforced its knots and all that,
Yes,
as
please.
it is not able to really do much other than like growl.
Naughty, naughty. A bonk on the head.
Yeah, it's like it thrashes when you get close.
Oh, okay.
The guard has been on edge for these past 5 days, constantly keeping an eye on that thing.
Now, I would have been like paying attention to it the whole way through.
Yeah, he's still on edge.
Hmm.
You've thrown a Drake into the back of their cart that they're supposed to escort you in.
Dude, it's fine. I dealt with these guys before.
I find that hard to believe.
No, but look, nothing's happened yet. It's just growling.
It's currently thrashing.
Touch wood.
Basically, the entire section of that cart has got scratch marks all over it from just its scales scraping against the wood. You guys gonna
That's
pay
what
for the
she's called it.
damages?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll pay.
Nah.
Not me.
By the time we're done with this, we'll have no time to. How much does it cost? What do you think? How many?
I'm not a merchant, I can tell you.
Shit. Okay.
A gold for every scratch.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut
I
up.
can
Shut up.
cast mending on it later. It'll just take a long time.
Okay, well, if you think you can fix it, then fix it before we get back, because if they spot that, they're gonna charge you.
Bastion, get it under control.
I'm
I
trying.
can't,
I'm trying.
I can't fix scratches that fast.
As since you want to tame it, what are you doing to tame it?
Anyone got a piece
You've
of
got
meat?
5 days.
I got food,
Okay. Can I? What kind of food?
rations,
What kind of rations?
jerky, dried fruit, hardtack,
me-
and nuts.
Give me a piece of jerky.
I'll give you a piece of jerky.
Okay. I'm gonna because it's like its mouth is like basically roped shut, right?
Mm-hmm. Not able to open its mouth.
I'm gonna undo it just enough so that I could slip a bit of jerky into the mouth.
So I'm assuming this is like a repeated action over a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
like
gonna learn
first
to
2
respect me.
days, it tries to bite your fingers off.
Good thing
Little
he's got
bitch.
metal fingers.
I'll flick his fucking snout anytime he does it.
Yeah, the first day you do that, he thrashes. The second day, he kind of like he is growling at you, but he doesn't thrash. The third day, he takes the food without any incident. Fourth, the same. And the fifth, around the time that you normally gave him the food, he's come to expect it. And he's like waiting for you.
How was his demeanor?
His demeanor is still hostile, but you can tell that he is expecting something.
Pat him on the head and see how he reacts.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna try to slowly pat on the head.
The closer you approach, the louder he growls.
I haven't got like the jerky or nothing like out yet. I just kind of have it like in my pocket waiting.
Hmm.
Get a little closer.
Yeah, he just continues to growl louder. You get within, well, I don't know how close, but you get close enough to like for him to kind of reach your chest area with his snout. As you can hear him sniff. You feel a bit of wind on your chest, at your stomach area, as he can smell the jerky in your pocket.
I'll take it out.
He looks expectantly at your hand with the jerky.
Before I give it him, I'm gonna try to like finish patting him on the head.
He lets this happen.
And
As
then
he's still waiting for the jerky.
as I'm patting him, I'll give it.
He consumes the jerky, and even after eating it, like doesn't really acknowledge you patting it.
I was gonna try sit next to it for the rest of the for the rest of the day, I guess.
Alright. Is there anything anyone else would like to do over these 5 days?
I would
Nope.
like to. I'm gonna go up to someone who's taking care of the Drake.
That'll be Bastion
And
over the 5
I'll-
days.
Hold out a piece of cheese. Do you want to feed it
I-
cheese?
I don't think it would like cheese. I mean, we could
We
try.
can feed it the rat.
What day would this have occurred on?
Say after 5.
It's the 6th day?
There is no 6th day. You can do it on the 5th.
The 5th day?
Yeah, okay. So, like, maybe an hour after you fed it the jerky, Pip comes up to you and offers you the cheese.
How much cheese is it?
Um,
we should
for
give
You
it.
still have that rat, Pip.
I do,
Is it
The-
alive?
yeah.
The Drake is eyeing it in your hands.
I think you should
Why is-
try to keep the rat away.
It was my rat.
Yeah, it's a carnivore.
Well, guess what, Drake? You cannot have it.
Doesn't it? It
What
doesn't
name
make
are we
any
giving
moves
it?
to it. It's just keeping an eye on it.
Huh? What name are we giving the Drake?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually Dre.
Huh? Oh, I'll pick that name. I'm the one fucking taming the fucker.
Yeah, give it a name.
I'll come up with one.
Name it Pip Jr.
Pip Jr.
But my name's not Pip.
Theodore.
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 Yeah, Teddy.
Theodore.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh,
His name-
great.
His name is Teddy.
So, is that what you would like to do over these 5 days, Evie?
Yeah, I'm
Give
just
it-
gonna.
Don't give it the full block of cheese. Give it just a little bit. It might be lactose intolerant.
Hey,
It
I like
does.
me.
It does try the cheese, and it just kind of like chews it for a while, and then just eventually spits it out.
That was very rude. That
Do you
was a
wanna
waste.
give that back? No, just give it to the
Huh?
rat. Maybe he'll eat it.
Yeah. Here, buddy.
Are you picking up the food that you spat out?
I think so.
Yeah.
No. Pip. I'm gonna like grab a hand. Just
Yeah.
no, just put your rat up next to it so it can eat it. Don't pick that up, please.
Sassy.
So, what are you doing? Putting the rat next to
gonna-
the food.
Yeah.
As the rat like immediately goes to it and starts like consuming it, you hear the bindings on the Drake's mouth start to crack.
Can I raffle its mouth shut?
You can, as it starts to like properly thrash as it's it's trying to get this rat.
Teddy, it's not yours. You had food. You've had food.
Well, damn, Teddy.
I think it'll take a while before it's fully tamed, but it's alright for now.
As you do
Teddy's
keep it under
being bad.
control and then put another mouthpiece on it.
hmm
As the rat would have finished and Evie would have gotten the rat away, no incident has occurred.
Yippee.
Anything you would like to do, Aurora Bumble?
I want to make some more potions with my final ingredients I have left.
Right. Is there anything you want to do, Aurora, before that?
Nope.
Okay. So, Bumble, which ingredients are you using?
Drake Fang, Drake Scale, and Ichi Berry.
Do you know how like lizards molt? Do drakes molt?
You'll have to find that out.
Shit.
So you make a combat potion of rubber skin.
It's a Luffy potion.
Then I'll do a little Drake Fang. Actually, no. You
Do
got
you
tell
have
me
you
what
already learned
combat
all
is
of
first.
those? So Drake
I
Fang 11, Drake Scale,
yeah, I got the Drake Fang and scale, just not the combat. for-
Ichiberry is 0.
All right. And then I'll do Drake Fang, Drake Scale, and Mandrake Root.
Mandrake Root. As you make a combat potion of cat speed.
Yo, another one.
Cat speed is not that
As-
speedy.
You learn that Mandrake Root has a combat score of 8.
Indeed. And then I'll do a final Drake Scale, Drake Fang, and then a Red Berry.
The red berry. You make another combat potion of a name I'm going to copy paste. Christ.
It must be fancy since you can't say it.
Elixir of Jipampa?
Japampa. Oh yes, yeah.
Yo, it's another green
As-
one.
You learn that red berries have a combat score of 7.
I already knew that.
Bumble,
Thank you
you've
anyway.
You've got all these potions. What the fuck do they do?
Well, which one do you want to know?
Huh?
Because
I don't know. Oh, well,
just all of them?
I don't know. I want what cat speed. You know, I've been having some trouble with catching up to people.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you're thinking about the wrong speed because cat speed it lets you attack more, and then you can also purr like a cat. So you drink it, and then for the next 24 hours, whenever you use an attack action, you can make 2 additional attacks as part of that action, and then you can
Damn.
also
That
purr.
would be good for me.
It'd be good for
Awesome.
me.
Yeah, but you're already a cat. You don't need no cat speed.
Yeah. You already purr.
And
I
then
don't purr.
the Jimpampa, whenever you drink it, your nerves gain energy, and then for the next 24 hours, you get a +5 to initiative. Also, if you can take a reaction and you've already used it, you can take a second one.
Oh, damn. These are mighty potions.
If you take the second one, though, it ends the effect early.
Mm-hmm.
And then rubber skin. Whenever you drink this blue goo, your skin turns into thick gray rubber for 1 hour, and you have resistance to lightning damage.
Oh, don't give that to any of our enemies. Please.
And then the prickle skin just makes you like a cactus when you grapple people.
Ah.
And then this path seeking potion, it allows me to find the footprints of people that used the secret path potion, but I don't know what that one does. Either way, that's pretty much like all of my ingredients besides a shit ton of Drake scales I still have.
Well, based on the description of the path seeker, I'm assuming that the secret path removes your footprints.
Yeah, I'm guessing that too. The only thing is we'd have to know if someone drank that potion before we use it
We
to try
can-
and fight it.
On the
Yeah.
after we the next few days we can just like collect shit when we go to sleep. When we set up. You know?
So everyone's caught up to the 5th day now. As the roaring you guys have been hearing over and over throughout this valley has grown louder and louder the further up you've gone. Until eventually a loud roar comes past as a shadow is cast over you guys very quickly as it fades away, as then a second shadow comes after that one. As you guys look up from the mountainside that you guys were next to, 2 dragons have flown over. as the dragon in the rear gets a bite onto the other dragon's neck as they go crashing down into the valley, locked in this kind of death spiral.
5 days.
Is that in the direction we're going?
It is parallel to the direction you're going, as they've gone down to the left. But
Okay.
you guys quickly notice, you don't even need a perception check for this, you hear more kind of rumbling and crashing as you look up to the right. You see rocks falling from where they just clipped the top of the mountain.
Oh. Another one.
As since
we
none of you guys are
go.
driving, I will roll myself for the person's animal handling. Aurora, roll your animal handling for your horse.
Hi.
I got pissed quick.
Alright.
30-20.
Okay, your horse makes it past all the rocks before they come crashing down. As the cart, on the other hand, makes it past most of them, but as fate would have it, it has collided with a wheel again.
Not again. No.
As this time, the wheel is extremely damaged compared to the chip damage you guys got last time. As the cart almost gets pushed off of the path from this, almost down the
Fuck.
valley. As you guys can
I'm
no
not paying
longer
for that wheel.
continue in the you guys can no longer continue in the cart for now until it's repaired.
That's fine. I'm assuming this has a spare wheels as well.
It is not. As the
What
guards
kind of provisions do you guys pack?
the guards hop out. Does anyone know the mending cantrip?
I do.
Alright, this is gonna take a couple of hours. Especially with those
Yeah.
dragons down there. This is gonna be sketchy.
Okay, I can keep watch of the surroundings while this goes on.
As by a couple of
So-
hours, he meant all night. As this wheel is irreparably damaged, you kind of just have to find any scraps you can and puzzle piece them back together. As Bumble, you will spend most of your day repairing this wheel, while the guards stand watch. As over a course of 5 hours, these dragons have been locked into this feud, spewing flames and acid at each other, like grabbing and clawing at each other, just all over this valley, like going behind mountains, coming back over.
Them fuckers
As-
have been fighting for like 5.5 days.
Bumble, you are exhausted from the constant work with the mending spell, as you guys will need to rest here for the night. So, who wants first watch?
You already know what I'm doing.
Am I still
Sure.
am I still actively doing
will-
mending on the wheel?
You will be taking a break for the night, as it is a strenuous task considering how many pieces this was blasted into. You may continue it on your watch if you want to, but you need to take a rest. Otherwise you'll face a point of exhaustion.
I'll take watch with Bumble, so you can focus on that.
Like the third watch, so I can have a little nap time.
Okay. One of the escorts will take the first watch and the other one will take the fourth watch. You guys may
I'm just gonna
join
be-
them
Sorry.
or join your own watches, as there
I'm
is
gonna be
4
snoozing
watches.
until I'm needed.
Okay. There is still the second watch available. Or open, I mean. That watch needs to be filled, otherwise you guys will spend the night with no watches. And no idea what might
technically-
happen.
I'd technically be watching now.
Technically, the only thing you can really do is use your passive perception unless you choose to get up. What about you, Pip? Do you want to take any watches?
Sorry,
I'll
yes,
take
I
that.
would like.
Escort on first watch, no one in second, Aurora and Bumble on third, and Escort on fourth.
I'll go with Bastion.
Bastion isn't taking
My
any, he's
watch.
using his like passive perception on all of them.
I'll take the second.
Okay. So you two take the second watch then.
Yeah.
As all of you hunker down for the night, you will not get to know what happens in the first watch, because none of you are there, as the escort comes and wakes both Pip and Bastion up. Alright, you guys are up. Your watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Anything happen?
5 more seconds.
These dragons have been crashing into every mountain nearby.
Are we
As
safe for now?
I will say this, everyone's having a fairly restless night, because it's very hard to like sleep with all this noise and like vibrations.
Aye, aye.
I'll just pick up Pip.
So far, it looks like there's no danger to us,
Okay.
but I need a break.
Mm-hmm. You should get your night in.
Yeah. Alright, good luck. As
You too.
I will have both of you give me just a general perception, and then you can tell me what you want to do after that.
Okay.
Nat 20.
18.
Both of you watch these dragons intently while also keeping an eye on like the surrounding area around you, any potential threats might come from. You don't see anything other than the dragons. Occasionally, like the acid from one of the dragons almost climbed up the mountain to where you guys are. You see it like the rocks around you of like the cliff face you're on are being melted by acid. Not enough to warrant a worry just yet, but if they continue to hit the same area, it might cause an avalanche.
Oh.
I don't know what you call it for normal rocks.
Rock slide.
Avalanche?
Rock
Oh,
slide,
yeah,
yeah.
right. Avalanche.
As
Yeah.
what would you guys like to do during your watch?
Are there any like pieces of wood that aren't needed for the repair of the wheel?
If you want
Maybe
to
just,
tear up
like,
the
a
cart, you
random-
can.
No.
Then no,
I
there's
get
no
charged
spare
for
wood.
that. Any like, I don't know, like branches or something? Twig?
You want to go out and gather like wood and stuff.
I just want to like, carve something. Like something small.
Okay. Yeah, you can head into. It's not really even a forest. There's a couple trees up on the path ahead, where one of those branches looks breakable and carvable. As you grab that and head back with no incident.
Hmm.
As Pip, you see Bastion arriving back with this tree branch.
What are you doing with that?
I want to start something.
A fire?
What? No. I would. No. I'm gonna get my wood cover shit out. Start trying to make a like a bird whistle.
You can spend your night carving into the wood for a bird whistle. Pip, what would you like to do?
Besides hovering over Bastion, seeing what's going on. I feel. I'll just be staring up at the mountains, just looking at the destruction of the dragons or the drake.
The two dragons, like fully grown.
At the mountain. Just
They're
hoping-
flying throughout the valley, in a constant feud between each other.
Ooh.
There's some moments where they're
Scared.
far away, some where they're really close.
Bastion, is this gonna last forever?
No, I think I don't. Not forever. I'm sure it'll end in a few days. We'll be okay.
Let's. Okay.
As long as they're not focused on us, we'll be good.
I'm gonna look for a stick for my rat. I think I'm gonna train him
Yeah, you can
to fetch.
actually grab a stick off of the branch that Bastion took off. There's bits and pieces of it that he can't use, so he chopped them off, and you can grab one from there.
Oh, thank God. Okay, Jerry. Your name is Jerry.
From the kids' book.
Okay, so you're spending the night
Yeah.
training the rat.
I'm training the rat to fetch. Yeah.
Okay, give me an animal handling.
Like,
See how well you train him.
Occasionally looking back at Bastion for clarification to see if I'm doing well. I thought I got a 5.
5. The
Trying to
rat
hit
is
him with a
not
stick.
interested in
It's a very
playing
snappy
fetch.
rat.
You spend most of the night watching it
Maybe
go
if you, like-
after the stick and then continue past it and having to chase after it. As this rat just keeps trying to
God
leave.
dang it, Jerry.
Maybe you should like stick a piece of cheese onto the stick, so maybe he's more interested in it.
Oh yeah.
I will
And then
let
when
you
he's
make
eating that,
another animal handling
pull
if
out-
you want.
Like the head on a steak. Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
then,
got an
and when
8.
when he's finished the cheese, you bring out another piece. Then he comes back to you.
Yeah, so it
I got
does
an
roughly
8.
happen to what Bastion described, as he goes after the stick and eats the cheese off of it. But after that point, he eats the cheese and then tries to book it again, and you have to keep catching him.
Jerry. Why do you hate me?
You spend most of your night training Jerry like that, as he's learned to go to the stick. He hasn't brought it back once yet.
And then run away. Go to this and run away.
As that will be the end of your guys' watch, as you wake up Aurora and Bumble.
Bye, closer.
When will they ever stop?
The dragons are locked into a feud. Currently, they're far away from you guys, distant roars, but you can still see them.
I'm gonna continue gathering like wood pieces and just like aligning them on the ground so I can mend them tomorrow.
Alright.
I'm going to just take care of the horses. Actually, I'll take care of all of them.
Finn, let's
Give
go.
I'll have my
me-
owl keeping watch.
Okay, so Aurora, give me a normal perception. Bumble, give me a perception with advantage.
$15.
15, okay.
That's a nat 20 for the owl for 23. I didn't even get to roll the second one.
Okay, so yeah, your owl, like you're sharing your vision with the owl occasionally. Both of you can make it out. Aurora, you mostly just see the battle happening. Like you're keeping a close eye on it.
Mhm.
Bumble, while watching the battle, you notice that the terrain below you guys has significantly gotten smaller, as it seems cause to potentially worry about it.
I think we should probably move the cart a little bit.
We can't with this broken wheel.
Not with the wheels, but Bastion. Sorry, I'm really fucking tired. Bastion can help hold up the back, and then the other 3 wheels can roll.
Yeah, I will say it's no cause for immediate worry, but it's something that you know is going to cause issues in the future. So
I
Would you
think we'll
like
be okay.
would you like to do anything with that, or would you like to let them sleep in, have their long rest?
Let them sleep.
I trust Aurora to not kill us.
I'm an assassin.
A
Yeah,
friendly assassin.
for the enemies, not for us.
You don't know that?
You
I'm
won't kill
pretty
your
sure I
family,
do.
right?
Mm-mm. I would just take care of the horses and then the rest of the watch.
Alright. So your watch ends as you wake up the second escort. As without their helmet on and stuff, you see that it's just normal looking human. Kind of unremarkable.
Make sure to tell him about the ground.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking guy.
Yeah, like with
Tell him
his
about
kind
the
of demeanor
ground.
and the way he acted, you expect him to be more tough looking. He's just like an average, like 40-year-old man.
You old fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe don't insult the guy that's keeping watch over our lives.
He thanks you for the information as you guys sleep in. Not sleeping.
We're
You guys
trusting this
go to
fucking
sleep.
guy.
No, like I mean by how average he is, he's even balding.
Oh, hang on.
Christ.
Get a picture of him.
You're telling me we're trusting this fucking guy?
Not too
Oh,
far off.
that's fucking awful. What do you mean not too far off? He looks like a fucking servant. Yes, master.
So is that just like Sharpie on his forehead, or is that like a thin strip of hair?
I don't know what's on his forehead.
No, he woke up and like fucking dragged his head across some charcoal.
You guys do not want to get to
With
know
a
him,
single line of hair.
But he writes stories about his goldfish, and like based on his appearance, you can quite easily tell that he wants to be a monk. But you guys really don't want to get to know him.
No.
Oh.
Oh!
I didn't get to
Fucking
read
horny
what that
mode.
third one is, but I saw the first one.
Oh, he writes
What
about
was
his
the second
goldfish.
one?
He wants to become a monk.
Oh. Okay, he's horny, wants to become a monk, likes his goldfish.
But yeah,
What's he do?
You-
Goldfish?
you guys are like suddenly awakened by this guy shaking like all of you guys awake individually, telling you that we need to move, as you do benefit from a long rest.
Woo!
Yay.
But this guy is
We go.
shaking you awake, telling you that we need to go, as all of you in your kind of tired days, eventually you come to, you realize that the cliff has been eroding overnight.
What the
It's
fuck?
gotten closer.
Aurora, I trusted you.
I said I was an assassin!
It's
I just-
still safe. Like you guys have, I don't know how long, but you guys have a bit of leeway to repair the wheel, which you will spend about an hour left doing.
Want to cast mending?
Yeah, you
Then I'm
spend
gonna
the
cast
hour
mending.
casting mending, as the cliff has gotten within 10 feet of where the cart is. As you guys
Too
pack up
close for
and get ready to
comfort.
move on. With a kind of strange, peaceful silence.
I think they
Wait
killed
a
one
minute.
each other.
I don't hear
They killed
constant
each-
roars. Did I just tune that out?
Bald
And-
horny guy, what happened while we were sleeping?
Looking around, you guys
Hold on,
cannot see those
okay.
two dragons.
I think they killed each other.
Or one's eating.
Either
They
way,
flew away somewhere else.
why would they fly away?
They've been constantly flying around like murdering each other. One of them gets too hurt and tries to run,
So this place
and they
isn't
chase
sharp
it.
enough. They've been hitting each other so much they fucking blunted everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the general terrain looks a bit ravaged. Like, just not even the one you're on, like, distant mountains you can see have got massive impacts.
There's just like giant snow prints of dragon sides.
Is it usually like this, Mr. McMahon?
Not often do you
Mr.
see
Horny
dragons
Man.
in feud. Normally, you see dragons hunting. It's not normally this violent. I'm not sure what's gotten them riled up.
Can this usually happen though?
Yes,
If
this is a
not, I'd be
territorial dispute, or was a territorial
okay.
dispute. I don't know where they've gotten to now.
I feel like if this wasn't the usual, it could have happened because of
The other guy kind of
well,
chimes in, the one that woke you all up, and says they flew over the mountain that way. One of them looked badly injured,
okay.
as
color
he
was the
points to
one that
like
was
the
winning?
other end of the valley. The copper one was winning. I think it was
Okay.
either copper or bronze. Bronze. No, it was copper. Copper ones are the ones that spit acid.
Okay. We encountered that one like the first time we came through here. At least some copper one like it.
As yes, you guys continue your journey. About 3 days from where you are, you remember is the building where you found the child and took her home.
Alice's cabin.
As anyone want to do anything during those 3 days before we get to Alice's cabin?
Nope.
I want to progress.
Play tic-tac-toe. Haha.
I want to progress with Teddy.
Yeah, I'll brief summary. Teddy behaves himself. He takes food like normal. Doesn't growl at you
fuel
anymore when you
Teddy's-
get close.
I'll fuel his beef jerky addiction.
He doesn't growl at Bastion specifically. He does still growl at other people getting closer.
Okay. After this, I'm gonna try to start acclimatizing him to the others.
Okay. 1 second. As you guys arrive to where Alice's cabin is, you will see a familiar sight of the graves out front, the house and stuff. As like a lot, I'm assuming a bunch of you guys are kind of just gawking at it as you're going past.
Yeah.
Gawking, bruh.
Oh, what else would you be doing as you're passing this thing?
It's like the one structure we know of out here.
As the dwarven guy is currently in the carriage with you guys, like, what are you guys looking at?
It's
Oh, we're
just,
looking at Alice's cabin.
So yeah,
Cabin? There ain't no
kid I
cabins up
met.
here.
Huh?
As like
What's that
he
then?
like
It's right
looks
there.
over to where it was, and you guys notice that there's nothing there. It's just like an empty area.
What the hell? We were just here.
What
like,
fucking
not
door
that
did I
long
knock
ago.
on?
And people don't live up here. The most civilized section of Ember Valley is Ember Run. Anyone to live up here would be
I-
stupid and mauled by dragons.
Bastion, show him the hairpin.
No,
Like her dad?
thing I'm wearing. Shut up.
Yeah, you
No,
are
he's
still
not.
wearing the hairpin.
I got this hairpin from a You're not gonna believe me, but this little girl.
Ghost
She
kid.
Okay.
You
I
were
got it
right about the
from
not
this.
believing you thing.
Thanks.
That looks like any old ornament you can get from a trinket shop.
You still don't understand the meaning of it then.
No, I don't. Yeah, nobody lives up here. Ember Run is barely on the edge of the valley.
Somebody lived here once.
Long time ago. They had a
In fact,
cabin up
they
here,
got
but I
far
guess it's
away.
gone now.
I think it was those dragons.
This area doesn't look very flattened, so I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's like completely untouched. It looks like nobody has like cleared an area to live. You can still make out where the house was based on the terrain, but you can't see anything. Like no one's set up here.
Not even like any graves or nothing.
No, no graves or nothing. You still see the same tree there. You see like a bits of foliage. It looks like the same section of land you saw, just more overgrown without any buildings.
A little traumatizing.
Mhm.
We're
Maybe
not going
because
crazy. It was there.
it was there. We did what we had to do. We're fine. Let's keep going.
As yes, Bastion, you are still directing them as it's been maybe 2 days. As you remember, you're nearing the summit of the where you guys left a cart, where the river starts and all that. But you start to you're like a bit lost because the paths aren't the same as you remember. Like you've gotten to a point like everything up until now has been familiar. You know where you've driven. At this point, it just seems like the entire valley landscape has shifted and like it's not leading to where you remember it leading.
Hey, Bastion, you sure we didn't make like a wrong turn anywhere?
I'm sure I mean, I'm pretty sure we followed the things that we went to. It's just
Is the river still nearby?
Yeah, you guys have seen the river most of this way, and you can still see it as it does lead up the direction you're going. But this just section does not feel familiar. You're turning in all the wrong directions.
I mean, last time we just followed the river all the way up and it got us where we went.
I think
Surely we just do that again. Maybe we just
Yeah.
forgot this part.
just trust the river. I'm sure we'll make it to the cart at some
Mm,
point.
Not like someone can just pick the river up and move it.
I like a
well, there's
follow.
one person that technically could.
Who?
What?
Poseidon. No way.
Oh,
No, not Poseidon. Poseidon. No. What's her name? Oh,
You talking
Gaia?
about
first with a
Gaia?
G. Yeah.
Yeah,
You think
I don't
Gaia
think
moves the
Gaia would just
river?
move the river for no reason.
Especially
Well,
if
she got
had
stabbed,
something
didn't
to do-
she, or something?
No,
What?
that was the
No, that wasn't
mountain.
No, that
Gaia.
wasn't Gaia. That was the heart of the mountain.
Okay. The mountain got stabbed.
Yes, Gaia was warning you that he's going after the mountain. Gaia is the giant tree.
Hmm.
Yeah. You guys follow this unfamiliar path for about 2 days, following the river and stuff. As you do make it to the river's origin, it's nothing like what you guys seen before. There's no big mountain where this comes out of. It's just like a small, like downhill valley area. Kind of what you'd expect for a valley. Just leaking out of the side of one random mountain.
Huh.
Is the not even the wall there?
No,
Nothing.
like this massive mountain that you guys vividly remember just doesn't exist, and the terrain is shaped as if it never existed.
Okay, I think we found out what the god's death did. Or at least the mountain.
As following up to this river's origin, you guys do make it to where it feels like the section of land, like this plot of land, is definitely where you left the car. Because it looks the same, just in a different place. But there is no cart there. No horses, no cart.
Can we
As
keep?
you indicate for
going up?
the escorts. Oh, you're going to continue.
Maybe it's further up. Like maybe the thing caused it to like roll, and that yeah.
Bastion, how do we explain to our escort that took us here to get our cart back that there's no cart?
This is
I
the
think
area.
it
Like
just
you can,
moved.
the terrain that you're in is the section where you left the cart.
Is there like
Like you remember the same couple of trees over there, same boulder over there. The cart was like 20 feet ahead of you.
okay? Is there like any? Are there like different paths to go down? Is it just the one?
You can continue going through the valley. You'll be going way further than you did before.
I just want to keep going till we see the cart. As soon as we've gotten there, you guys can head
Sure.
back, I guess.
I don't know how many times I can tell you to stop before you stop.
Well, we
I've
should
been very heavily hinting that you guys should like stop and look around.
Yeah.
There is no cart.
Nah, there's a cart.
Like this is the area you know, but there's no car. You're just gonna continue going past.
Do a little look-see around.
I'm gonna look around.
Wanna look
Christ, if
for,
you
like,
guys
tracks of
continued going,
cars
you'd
or
just be
something.
going through the valley forever.
We'd just be going to Dragon Grave.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you indicate for the guards to, like, the escorts to stop, and they kind of have this puzzled look of, like, they can't see a cart and all that. As they do stop and hop out and, like, start looking around with you. As anyone
Yes, they-
who wants to gives me an investigation check.
Guys, they already think we're crazy because the cabin. Now there's the missing invisible cart.
21.
Non-nat 20.
21. Okay. Bastion?
Oh. 3.
Bastion is determined that it's up ahead.
He's still looking for that pebble that opens the door.
That was on the mountainside of the mountain that you guys can no longer see. Both Aurora and Bumble, you make out a series of footprints. A bunch of small footprints.
Perhaps
I follow.
muffling-sized footprints.
Give me a survival check to track these footprints.
11.
Okay. Do you indicate to anyone else that you want to track these
Mhm.
footprints? Okay, anyone
Mhm.
can make the survival check if they want.
Nat 1 for 3.
13.
Alright, that is
I'm
not
I'm
good
just
enough,
too
but it's the
focused that
best
they
we
look
got.
like Boston footprints.
So you do start to follow these footprints. You are getting a bit lost because they're so small, it's hard to make out. You can
Got a
tell that
magnifying
there's
glass.
you can tell that there's more than one creature, or one creature traveled this path many times. As you follow it, eventually losing its tracks like 100 feet around a corner. As the direction only really leads one way. You can't make out any more tracks, but you can assume where they went.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna go back, try to get a guard. Not a
I'm gonna
an
go
escort.
forward.
Alright, well, I'll let you guys regroup, and all of you, one guard will stay back for the horses. As all
Just to
of
escort my
you,
defense. This is a weird question. Do you think you could follow these tracks?
Oh yeah, I can easily follow tracks. He kind of bends down, investigates them. I have not seen a creature this small before. As he is able to follow the tracks.
Guys, what if it's Little Moss Man?
That's what I'm thinking.
As following the tracks, you guys will eventually. Is Evie back yet?
I don't
Small
think so.
child.
Yeah, you guys round the corner as you can see your cart.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. You guys follow tracks all together. You round the corner and you can see the cart you guys have left behind. No horses. But the area around the cart seems to have this small, like, I guess debris, like field or whatever. As the closer you get, the more you realize that all of this debris is placed intentionally. As you realize it is a small village in and around the cart.
Okay,
It's
so I
like
don't think
as-
that's Moss Man.
What would you guys like to do as you're about 90 feet away from this?
I wanna.
I want to slowly walk up to the village and hopefully
Me
not
too.
get pelted with tiny arrows.
I just wanna slowly approach it. To
You
look for Mr.
guys-
Mossman.
You guys get closer and closer as you're within about 30 feet of the village, and you see the ballista mounted at top do a 180 and it swivels, and then it shoots the floor
Whoa.
in front of you.
They installed a
Whoa.
swivel? What the fuck? We didn't have that.
As you see, mounting the ballista is about 5 mosslings stacked on each other.
He had babies.
How many of them Mossman?
You do not recognize any of the flower patterns on them. You recognize the flowers, they're all the same flowers, but not in the arrangement or as many as Little Mossman had.
I'm gonna put my hands up.
I'm gonna also put my hands up.
Yeah.
Hello.
As the ballista is trained on whoever's closest to the village. As after
Gotta flip a coin.
flip a
Mhm.
coin. Oh, okay.
I
To
call
see-
him.
see
After
who's closest.
about after about 5 minutes of you guys just kind of standing there while you're being aimed at, the little walls they have around the town, one of them opens up as
We just
a
went through it.
entourage of mosslings come out. One of them wearing, what was it? 1 second.
How'd they learn how to use the ballista?
I don't know. Maybe
How did they also swivel it like that? It's
how
not
they build
supposed
a
to
whole
do
fucking
that.
town.
Okay, one of them's
I don't know,
wearing
but
this
I'm more
little
impressed by the swivel.
cardboard like hat made out of a tinderbox.
Oh man.
As you
That's my
guys
tinderbox.
recognize the pattern of flowers and the amount of flowers as this one that seems to be wearing this adornment of leadership is Little Moss Man.
Yo.
The Mossman.
Moss
Man.
Lord. It's Moss Lord.
As he
Moss
recognizes
Lord.
you guys too. Like running up to you guys,
Look
and
at
he
that.
starts scaling Aurora.
Whoa.
The other Mosslings are kind of a bit more timid and they're just kind of watching this go down. The arrow is still being trained at you.
Mossman, can you tell them to put to like not do that?
He just kind of like stares at you and then tilts his head.
I'm gonna point to the arrow, the ballista.
Yeah.
He looks over to the ballista and then he takes a moment, and then you hear like this kind of chirping. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of animalistic, kind of not animalistic. As the ballista is no longer trained on you guys, it's kind of just in a resting position. As the stack kind of
How'd you do that?
disperses, they're all just on the roof of it. As he continues to just climb all over you, and then eventually he jumps off of you, Aurora, into Pip's hair.
Oh shit! Ultimate disguise.
I don't
As
think the colors blend very well.
he pops out the top, like kind of eyes only. As Pip, you now have Lil Mossman in your hair. Evie,
Yes.
Lil Mossman jumped into your hair, and now he's kind of like in there.
You. What
Oh,
is?
It's the
You
mossling that you
had
guys found before, which I don't think
moss,
Evie's
not
ever met.
ma.
I don't think
You said
Pip's ever
moth?
met this guy.
You said moth, as in
Moss.
no,
butterfly.
Mossling.
moss.
I'll get you a
Oh, I've
picture.
met a mossling before.
Oh, you have? Okay, that's good then. These
Why
are
is it?
musslings. I put them in mute. He jumped from
Why is
Aurora
it?
into your hair, kind of like Assassin's Creed style.
Did a little swan dive.
As
Guys, what is?
he eventually
that?
climbs out of your hair, and then just beckons, like he beckons you all towards him, walking towards the village.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
gonna.
It seems like
carefully
he's trying
approach
to invite you
myself.
in.
I'm gonna follow him, but carefully like watch my steps so I don't step on anything.
Has anyone seen Hilda?
No.
Yeah.
Depends.
I see a
I
Okay,
don't
moss.
recognize
I'll
the
get a
name.
picture.
It's the animated show of the little girl running through the magical
So
world.
in
Bert
Hilda,
fucking loves it.
there is this small, like, basically city with tiny houses. It's not as formed as these. They're
Oh
more
yeah.
like put together with rocks, twigs, and like kind of shitty shelters. But you guys are walking amongst them, similar to that. That child is Pip-sized.
Oh,
Oh no.
Watch where you step, guys.
Yes, as you guys are kind of lumbering through this area,
My
He
shoes an
eventu-
apartment building.
the mossling eventually climbs up into the cart. As you can see, it's filled to the brim with more of these buildings. It's kind of hard to make out anything in the cart anymore.
Guys, how do we get our cart back?
I don't
I
don't
I
know.
I don't think we
man.
can anymore.
As
Will. Oh.
he goes into this area, as you guys can't follow him through that, and he eventually pops out way higher up at eye level with like Bastion, Aurora,
We will know, man.
and he offers you some rations from your cart, which have mostly gone off.
Some moldy rashes.
I shake my head. No, I'm okay.
I'm just gonna take one and just pretend to eat it.
Don't eat anyway.
Just like no, but like it's rude. How are we gonna get our
Okay.
cart back if he thinks we're rude?
As yeah,
I'll just put it in my
you
pocket.
guys have reunited with your cart and now a mossling town.
No one got to speak with Moss?
Nope.
Anyone? Are any dead
How
ones that I
tall
can
am I
talk to?
compared to these houses?
Oh, is there any dead ones that we can talk to? What the fuck?
So Evie, for you, if you're looking mute, they're about the size of like that child's boot. They're a bit bigger than these houses. Like they go up to
Okay.
your like ankle, a bit higher than that. These are fairly small creatures. As basically
Yes.
all of them are indoors. There's a couple curious ones poking out.
Guys, if we take our cart back, we'd like destroy the whole town.
I know.
Mhm. But we need our cart back.
Dan, what would you guys like to do with this?
I don't know.
I think we're gonna have to try and play Pictionary.
Mhm. Mr. Mossman, I know you don't speak too much common.
He looks at you while
Um,
you're speaking.
The fuck? How you? I hope you know that we kind of need this back. Are these portable? Is it like Lego?
See a moment of like recognition in his face as he runs back inside. Comes back a minute later with some more rations for you.
No.
I don't think he understands, bastard.
I'm just gonna pick them up, put them next to him.
He looks a bit puzzled that
Alright.
you didn't want the rations.
I'm gonna try to mime. We pointing at like everyone. I'm gonna put my hands together. Need pointing at the cart. This cart.
He's just kind of like looking around at everything you pointed at. Nothing's clicking for him.
Does anyone
Listen
have like?
here, twerp.
No, he doesn't speak common. Bumble. Do you have any like minor illusion? Just summon it.
I got prestidigitation. I've got message, but I still can't understand him if he messages back.
What does message entail specifically?
You point towards a creature and you whisper a message. Only the target hears it, and then they can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. But it doesn't
So,
say anything about how it like translates or not. So he
so
just
no form of
whisper back in
understanding.
his language. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this is entirely up to you guys how you want to deal with this situation. As like Lil Moss Man is not understanding, he's just happy that you're here.
I try mining, signing. Not like okay. I point to all of us, right? Point to the cart, and then make like the fingers moving gesture.
Give me performance check.
Oh, great. +0. Let's go. 16.
It seems like it's slowly dawning on him, but he hasn't fully understood yet.
Can I walk a little ways away and start casting sand structure, making like little replicas of the houses out of sand?
Go for it. As you can like build an entire like block at a time, because I'm assuming you can like do 5 feet, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can build like an entire section of the town at a time.
Yeah, it's 5 feet tall and 5 foot wide and 1 foot thick.
Yeah. How many times are you doing that? Like you replicating the entire town?
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend the time they're talking replicating it. And then I'm gonna like point to all their houses and then like make a moving motion towards the sand houses.
Can you shift off?
Yeah, most of the Mosslings are hiding in their current houses, not even like see a couple of them peeking out windows and like maybe one or two outside.
I'm gonna point to all like the things in like a bunch of the houses in the cart, and then like do the finger motion, and then point at the things that Bumble just made. At Mossman.
Performance check.
Nat 2023.
You see the look of realization in his eyes. He's a bit confused from his like expression. You can see he's a bit confused on like why you keep pointing to the cart. But he sees you guys have made another town. As he like makes the chirping noise again. As you see a lot of the ones inside the houses poke their heads outside, like come outside and all that. As they all run over to the new buildings. While the Moss Man is still standing there in the thing. And he seems to have like a gleeful expression on his face.
Okay, so there's no muslings underneath, like where the wheels are or anything like that,
Yeah,
right?
no one underneath, no one around. Now it's just a deserted town.
Okay. Bastion, can you pull the cart out?
I want to take all the houses off of the cart first.
It's all inside the cart, so we can move the cart first, and then we can.
Okay, I'll slowly like push the cart so it. Yeah.
As
I
you
don't want to
push
try
it, some
crushing houses.
bits of structure that were like used to get into the cart do crumble. As the Mossling looks a bit worried about that, but he's also kind of got a curious expression on him as well.
Is it away from everything?
There's no one left in town.
Okay, I'm gonna start taking like all the extra stuff off and like trying to carefully put it down next to the other bits of the town
Alright.
that's on the floor.
Yeah, you do that. Like, Little Moss Man included, he eventually climbs up onto your shoulder, watching you, like, dismantle this. Doesn't seem angry. He's still got that look of curiosity on him. As you eventually get rid of all of the housing inside of the cart, as you realize basically all of the rations left in there are gone. There's like one sack of rations left.
They ate them all like little mice.
Nom, 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 nom.
But
That's
you
to be
do find
expected.
all of your equipment mostly in the places you left them. You guys spot bits and pieces of your equipment scattered around town used as housing.
Like what? What have we lost? I ain't gonna.
You haven't lost
I don't know what it
anything.
is.
It's all like some of them are part of buildings, some of them are just decoration. Most of your equipment is in your bags. You can quite comfortably gather up the rest.
So it won't disturb nothing.
There will be a couple buildings without roofs.
Okay, Bumble, can you replace the roof?
I can try. Not that easily. We could just pick up a stone and put it on the roof.
I feel like that's too heavy. Is there like any? Well, there's fucking river. We could just like wet the sand and like make that a nice little like roof.
I'll make some little improvised roofs.
Yeah, you spend your time doing that as the Mustang seems happy that you're like improving his town. Or at least from his perspective, you're improving his town. Taking away this like
How many-
wibbly wobbly like kind of cloth material, instead putting like a hardened roof on top instead.
That's my blanket.
How many rations have we gone through, by the way?
You guys have gone through about 15 days worth of rations.
How many is left in the cart?
You would not want to eat anything left in the cart.
Shit.
Like, it's not fully gone off, but there is some, like, green mold bits growing on some of the food in there.
Because that means it's all infected. We've got to chuck it.
Getting very eepy. Alright. Well, if you want to hop off, you can.
Probably ending soon anyway.
Hmm.
Alright. If you want to, Evie, if you want to stay in a VC, we'll most likely move over to D&D Adventure once we're done. If you want to be there, I guess, you can move over there.
Guys, little Moss Man's all grown up. He's got a whole town. He's probably not gonna adventure with us anymore.
Last time I saw him, he was just a little plant.
He still is just a little plant.
But he's got a crown.
As you guys have successfully obtained your cart back, the guard has been bewildered this entire time and has just been way back watching this unfold.
Yeah. Don't. These are just like mustlings. Don't worry about them. They're peaceful.
As yeah, you guys have successfully gathered your cart back, and you have Lil Mossman on your shoulder currently.
Okay, I'm gonna like pick him up so that he's like eye level with me. I'm gonna put him on the cart and then try to sign if he wants to come with us or stay here.
Give me a performance check.
19.
He recognizes what you're saying, holds up his hand, kind of like in a wait motion, as he climbs off of the cart and runs to the new town, runs into a building, and then comes back out without his little hat thing, and then, like, climbs you again.
Someone just got promoted.
He's an elite employee. Okay. We still got that rent horse, and I guess that
Yes.
Drake.
The
Should
little
I-
muscling tries to get your attention by, like, tapping onto you.
Hmm.
He points towards that bag of rations that was in there.
They might want to keep the rations.
I'll just they can keep the rations. They've like gone through it anyway.
So yeah, you take out the rations and set them down, like, outside the town,
Mm-hmm.
as a couple of the more braver musclings are out inspecting the bag.
So they got smell.
Dunno.
Huh?
Balls of moss.
Shit. They're like really little men. It's like Little Cook.
Yeah, like they inspect it and they're hanging around that area the entire time you guys are hanging around.
Do we want to try and hook up a Drake to the cart, or just go with the rental horse for now until we get back?
And a horse and my horse will be fine.
You
The rental
technically
horse on
only
its own
need
will
the
be
one.
fine.
Yeah, you technically only need the one horse to drag it. Even a
Okay,
riding
but
horse
it's
can
gonna
take
put
a
a lot of
carriage.
strain.
It's like it's perfectly fine.
You're perfectly fine.
Oh. Gay. Okay. Yeah. We can go back now.
Hmm.
I'll just like move the the Drake onto my car, our car.
Alright.
God damn it, more bending!
No, it's calmer. It's calmer. He's fine.
No, I gotta cast bending on the scratches now.
Oh.
Yeah, as Bumble rides with the escorts, he spends most of the, like, he's going to be spending most of his time fixing it. As almost rounding about 3 hours, which is the average time we end. You guys are ready to head back down the mountain, as that is where we'll end session, leaving the Mossling village behind, slightly dismantled, but also increased in size.
How'd they swivel that turret around? We
Is
didn't
it-
add that feature.
We
As
do
yeah,
now.
your ballista now can go 360.
What the fuck did they even do to make that happen?
They invented ball bearings because of the ones you left behind. Yeah.
No, as Aurora, everything in like that you left in the car is there, except for your ball bearings.
They used mine instead.
You no
That's
longer
what I meant.
like you have the empty sack that the ball bearings were in, so you can add a pouch, but you need to remove the ball bearings.
Don't the pouches
That
come
was
with like 1,000 ball bearings?
Yeah,
They're just
yeah.
running around with ball bearings in like each of their living rooms.
Yeah, they use them as like fucking stress balls.
They're like weird yoga balls.
Just like every single living room has like 3 ball bearings in it.
I don't remember how to spell pouch.
P
Uh,
O
P-
U
POU.
Yeah.
P U.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Mm.
More. Eh.
Oh. Yeah.
Eh.
As yes, we end session there.